As I was gathering research for parenting training, I came across a really interesting article on cyberbullying, traditional bullying, and how it relates to your parenting style. So what we're gonna do today is I'm actually gonna tell you a little bit about each parenting style, and also we're gonna do little clips of examples that I did with my girls and my boy filming. So that should be fun. Okay, so let's start by going over the 4 types of parenting. So we have authoritarian, authoritative, permissive, and neglective. So we're gonna start actually by talking about the authoritarian parenting style. So if you're using the authoritarian parenting style, you're probably using verbal and corporal punishment, you're using guilt, you're using shame, and you usually are not as warm with your children, as warm. So what happens is, as a consequence, kids who grow up with this kind of parenting style are more likely to engage in cyberbullying and traditional bullying, because they tend to externalize their behaviors a lot more and more.
Liza!
Yes?
Go bring me my coffee, please.
No.
What? I'm gonna pull out La Chancleta!
Okay, and so now let's see what the consequences are from using this parenting style.
Can we play hide and seek?
But I want to play Mother May I.
But I want to play hide and seek.
But I want to play Mother May I.
I don't want to play with you anymore then.
But you have to play when I have to play. Ah!
Okay, so parents using the authoritative parenting style use guidelines, rules, consequences, and rewards. The rewards and consequences match the behavior, and when the parent is giving the child the consequence, there's not anger. It's more in a way of teaching the child by using a respectful tone as you give the consequence. Also, this kind of parenting is warm and it creates a bond with the child before demanding for respect or demanding for a task or rules to be followed. This kind of parenting style actually decreases or lowers the possibility of your child engaging in cyberbullying or traditional bullying, or becoming a victim. Children that are raised in the authoritative parenting style are less likely to be victims. They externalize less behaviors and just are healthier overall. And so now let's go to an example of this parenting style. Valentina, did you do your homework?
No.
What did I tell you about doing your homework and your tablet?
Homework first?
Yes, you have to do your homework first. So now I have to take your tablet for an hour. Okay? Please go do your homework.
Haha, you don't know how to swing.
That's okay. I'll learn how to swing Monday, and you won't make fun of me anymore.
Okay, so now permissive. Parents who use permissive tactics, they tend not to guide their children. Children have no consequences. Parents are enablers of their children's behaviors, meaning if your child does something in school that they need to have a consequence for, perhaps a negative grade, the parent's gonna go and they're gonna fight to get that grade change. And at home, they're not gonna show much guidance because perhaps they're too busy, but they do try to indulge the child by giving the child everything they can give them. Okay, so what comes out of that, unfortunately, is that the child becomes a victim of cyberbullying and traditional bullying, because you're not giving the child the tools that the child needs to live in this world.
Mom, I broke my homework.
It's okay. I'll tell the teacher you were sick. Okay, no big deal. I'll talk to the teacher for you, honey. Go play. Thanks.
Haha, you don't know how to swing. Haha. Look, everybody. Look, she doesn't know how to swing. Ha 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 ha.
You hurt my feelings. I'm gonna tell Mom.
So finally, the neglectful parenting style. So this doesn't necessarily mean that you're a horrible person. It may mean that you are too busy, that you are too overwhelmed, and that maybe you need some help from a support system, okay? So what happens is that when you are using the neglective parenting style, you're not providing your child with the guidance or the warmth that they need. And so what happens is that your child begins to feel less loved and begins to love themselves less as well. And in addition, they're trying to survive in this world. So what happens is that children who come from parents or who are being raised by parents who use this type of parenting engage more often in cyberbullying and traditional bullying. Also, they have a lot more externalizing behaviors.
Mom, I'm hungry. Can you go get me some food, please?
Go get it yourself. I gotta go, okay? I have so many things to do. Go get it yourself.
Hey, Liza, do I look pretty for Jessica's party?
No, you look ugly, and anyways, I hate you because you're Jessica's friend.
Well, there you have it. I hope you gained some knowledge from this video, and it was really fun making it with my girls and my boy who was also filming.